will now make us calm down because we feel like we are comfortable. No, nobody is comfortable until Peter Obi get that ticket. That's when we feel like, okay, maybe we are, feeling a little bit at home. But the thing is, even with Obi getting the ticket, we are still not comfortable because we need to push these APC people out of the out of Asura. So nobody will be comfortable. Nobody will be drinking whatever they want to drink. Not until 2027 is over. I didn't listen to the interview, but with the little information I'm getting from what he said, I just knew that the guy just messed up, right? Because there are ways that you say things and you do not look like you bias. Every day they keep confirming what some of us already know. So, okay, these people are working for the other person, which I don't want to say anything about him, but with history, we know how he does his things, right? I don't want to call his name before they will start saying anybody that talk against A is against the what they call the coalition. Anybody that talks about Peter Obi is against the coalition. No, but the fact still remains the same. Everybody knows who the right person is, and the fact that they keep going, Daily Momodu will go on air and say all sorts of things about Obi and the obedient. Nobody will call him out. Some other people will go and say all sorts of things, bringing the obedient down and Peter Obi down. Nobody will call him out. But the moment we speak, we say one thing, it will look like, hey, everything is good. Like, my own question is, are they blind to other people or to other things? The kind of thing when Daily Momodu they talk, I don't believe anybody from our side don't talk when it comes to article. The kind of things Daily Momodu says about Peter Obi or about the obedient movement, I don't think anybody don't talk when it comes to the obedient movement. And nobody has cautioned him. Nobody don't go publicly to say, Daily Momodu, you overdo this one. At least within the coalition, as a man who has like who get that reputation, people know you supposed to know how you talk or how you do your things, right? Nobody has said that publicly. But why is it that when the obedient speaks, it looks like they put fire for all these people, but they've gone like they can feel it? Why? That is my question. Is it the fear of the unknown? Obviously, if you do not give it to Peter Obi, we will not go for you, ADC. It is a plain thing. Like if Peter Obi decide not to be contest, okay, fine. And if I see article for any ticket, I go campaign with APC when this article not go smell that thing. I will campaign for APC that APC will win, article will not smell it. Because it is so annoying when you will see white, you want to be calling it black. Let us call a spade a spade. Nobody is saying this person is not qualified, this person is not qualified. Nobody. But as at now, who among these people do you think say the people will easily follow? Who amongst these people you feel say, okay, he's trustworthy? Like people, he gets some kind of dignity when it comes to politicians, because Peter Obi is rare when it comes to politicians. He's a rare human when a human or woman, I know not to talk again. When it comes to politicians, none of them has it. Even the APC, they sneeze Peter Obi, they poop Peter Obi, they do all sorts of things. All everything is about Peter Obi. They know they fear article. So why will you now want to go the other way because of what? By 2027, Atiku go dey 80 years old. By 2027. So let's remove the age aside. Are they not saying things that, what is it? Guys, I have to go. My child is needs my attention. What is it, buddy? What, Bobo?
Tudo, my
I
brother,
have to go.
one
Let
second.
someone speak. Thank you.
Let me protect what he's saying, yeah? Do you know why he said something like that APC is not talking about Atiku? That was how they would downgrade him and downgrade us during that 2027 election if Atiku get the pole position, because nobody, they know that it's already walk over. They know that Tinubu is winning already, because they won't even talk about Atiku. They're just downgrade him to one side, and that's all. And they know that people are not coming out to vote for Atiku. Yeah, people are not coming out. Even in the state in Adamawa, if not even win that estate. So people are not coming out to vote for him because we lost trust in him. They are old, 80 years old. Aso Rock is not a care home. Aso Rock is not a dementia home. Why? Thank you.
Well said, well said, well said. God's will, my man. Welcome. By the way, Atiku actually won at Adamawa, but not by a huge margin, not by like a badass landslide. The state recorded one of the lowest turnout. He got over 300,000. Obi got over 100,000 without even campaigning. How about that? without even campaigning in Adamawa. He took it to him in his backyard. How about that? Talking about nobody is going to vote for Obi, an Igbo man in the north. Nonsense and ingredients. God's will, my man.
Man,
Welcome.
it's like the news keeps getting better and better every day. I mean, I just can't believe but by the way, your hot sauce, your secret sauce, your secret sauce, I'm trying to figure out whether it's the actual cooking sauce or actual sauce from, where something emanates from. So,
This is very soft. It's a hot one. So when you decide to put habanero and jalapeno
and salsa,
and atarodo, you put them together. That's how hot this is.
So anyway, this is good news. So here's the thing, and like I said before, if somebody decides to give accommodation, builds a mansion of maybe 100 rooms, and decide to give accommodation to homeless people destitute, political homeless, homeless people. And now people now come into the mansion and all of a sudden decide to actually take over the mansion. That is not something to be taken too kindly. We have to fight. We have to let them, put them back in their place if need be. So whatever we're doing, we should always have in mind that we are the landlords. We are the landlords. We are not the homeless people. We are not the visitors. We are not the people that were invited in. We are the landlords. So when you're speaking going forward about the coalition or ADC, I want everyone here to speak from a position of authority, a position of landlord, a position of an owner, because we are the owners. All the other people are just visitors. And that's the mindset we have to adopt. I'm just going to make my solution later, but I want to bring up Guru. Is it Guru or who's coming next? Guru?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Guru Beast. Hold on. Guru Beast is going to go. Thank you, Gospel, for what you said. So, where's Kolade? Kolade, if you are free, come up. This is our coming up party. We're gloating today. We're gloating. Brother.
But Tudo, you just gave me mic.
Oh, no. Sorry, I brought you up, but not to speak. Hold on.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So, Kolade, if you are free, come on, we're gloating today. Today is our coming out party.
You like your thing.
We are celebrating.
Courtesy of the War Department. Is it courtesy of the War Department or Fire Department? Which department of ninja is this?
In fact, this is the General Ninja Assembly.
This is
the Onga.
The grand wizard.
This is the Onga. So the Fire Department, their own. Those people they get coins for head. So
Judo, just to let you know, I'm streaming on my YouTube page, so I couldn't stream on the TikTok at the same time. Yeah, I just wanted. Okay. That's why I'm up. So don't take me down.
Please, can you drop your link?
I wake up one
yeah, sure. I will.
In the comment section.
Okay.
Tudo, when she drops, please just put it.
No, she's not dropping. That's why she's on the speaker section.
Okay. No, I'm saying a link.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, please let us drop the link in the comment section. That way it can be shared.
I've dropped now to cut out, but I've sent my link to you both the TikTok and YouTube. Okay. I'll just drop now.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you post it on the Jumbotron?
All right. Yeah. Once they drop it, I'll share it on the Jumbo. It's fine. Don't care. Mabo. I'm partying today. We are gloating. Guys, this is amazing. So, before we go to Guru, give me a second. Let's see here. All right.
Yeah, I want an announcement.
Hold on.
Fire department.
Hold on. Sorry, Pio, hold on. So, guys, in case for those, because we want to be mindful of our audience that is not directly on this space. So that's why we need to share certain things. So for those who are not aware of what has been going on, We're not political animals. We're not political junkies like some of us. There has been, a lot of things have been going on, and there is a coalition which you have heard about, and in that coalition, a lot of people came together to contest the 2027 election. And for some reason, it was just supposed to be easy. I mean, not easy, that would be oversimplifying it. But at some point, majority of us, in the spirit of doing what is right, in the spirit of doing what is right for our country at this time, we are convinced that Peter Obi should be the head of that coalition. That is our conviction. All right? And we are leading with that conviction. We are leading with that conviction. We came with that excitement. All of a sudden, we now see that some of us left to go and be selling another candidate in the person of Atiku Abubakar. And we were wondering what was going on. Why are they doing this, right? We are wondering, why are they doing that? Why are they selling another candidate? They came at us, they fought us, they debated us, they called us names for sticking with PO. And not just the man. The man is one thing, the message, more importantly. But you cannot separate the man from the message, because the man is the messenger. And he's the one bringing that message of a new Nigeria. So we had several debates, we had several conversations. We said, no, whatever it is that you're selling, whatever you've been paid, whatever you've been hired to do, go do your thing, but we're not buying. We are sticking to our guns. And then we started seeing moves by these people. We started seeing campaigns. We started seeing designs. All of a sudden, it's now looking like deja vu. PDP, ADC was becoming the new PDP. Right? 2022, going to 2023 elections. And we said, no, we will not accept it. And yours truly started Obedient Ninjas. And then we started our campaign, Peter Obi or Nothing. And almost every space we had, that hashtag was there. You can go down on my account, go back and see. That hashtag was there, Peter Obi or Nothing. Some of these people will still come in. I have many of my comrades here. They will come in and fight us. Why are you saying Peter Obi or not? Why are you saying this? We are obedient for the coalition. We are obedient for Atiku. We are this, that. We had that debate about how can you be obedient for something else. You got that moniker. You got that name, obedient. The prefix is OBI. Obi. Obedience came from Obi. It's a no-brainer. So how can you carry that and go represent something else? Okay, I remember telling them, go do what you gotta do. You're an adult. You can make up your own mind and do your thing. You're free, but don't call yourself obedient. Call yourself something else. Because the moment you walk away from obedience, you are no longer obedient. I don't care what you call yourself anything else. Okay? So we fought that battle for a while, and then here we are. Fast forward. Yeah, our hashtag that we started is now on national TV. Is now on the lips of everybody. In fact, my source was talking to me yesterday, and they were like, Tudo, you people, troublemakers. They even said when they went to see a governor. The moment they walked in the north, in the north, core north, when they walked into that governor's office, the governor said, you people, obedient ninjas. That was what a governor said. You people, obedient ninjas. A governor in the core north. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, here we are, and then we have the likes of Dr. Sam Amadi, who came to meet with us yesterday. We had a great conversation. He read my post before coming on the space. he saw the post. He actually retweeted it, which for me is like, whoa, mama, I made it. My 5 minutes of fame. You know, to have a man like that put a stamp of endorsement on something. I mean, for me, a lot of people might be like, okay, it's just another person. No, Sam Amadi is not just another person for me. You know, this man is okay, let me just be quiet. So, anyways, that was a big deal. That was a big deal moment. And the thing that is scrolling viral, and what I was trying to say in that piece, for those who haven't seen it, is on the Jumbo, and it's pinned to my profile. I was trying to really pour out my heart to say that, Bolaji, you cannot come, right, and misrepresent what we are saying. You have the bully pulpit, we don't, but guess what? Technology, Twitter has democratized. It has democratized information highway. So you go do your thing because you have a job to do. I will do my thing. And then I woke up in the middle of the night. I picked up my laptop and I started writing. Guys, that thing I even write long past this one when I post, but I had to edit. There was a lot of point. I had a lot of punch lines I didn't want to cut, but I had no choice. I had no choice. I had to cut them out. You know, I really wanted to pour my heart to say, don't misrepresent what we're saying. You call us divisive. You are the divisive one, Bolaji. Bolaji, you are the divisive one. How can you call yourself the spokesperson of the coalition and you are taking sides? You are picking sides. Go and see how Lai Mohammed represented the APC coalition, going into how he managed all of the interests. The CPC, the ACN, the ABGA, the new PDP. Which one am I leaving? And like all of them, married them together. Married all the interests together. Right? So, your job is not to pick sides, except if you have been paid. The obedient movement is a large, millions of Nigerians. And for you to come and say, we are divisive, what you have done is you have alienated a large base of your coalition. So I made a recommendation in the post. I said, Bolaji, if I were you, this is what I would have said. If somebody asks me a question, Bolaji, Mr. Bolaji Abdullahi, what do you think about people saying Peter Obi or nothing? Like, you have to be circumspect. You have to be careful what you say. You'll be like, you know what? I can understand where people are coming from, even though I understand what they're trying to say. I think there's room for all of us in this coalition. I think that a lot more conversations need to be had. And I'm looking forward to, in my capacity as the spokesperson of this great coalition, I'm looking forward to meeting all of the different interests and different groups. That way, at the end of the day, we can build a very strong coalition that will take us to the general election. My goodness, if Bolaji has spoken like that, I would not have written what I wrote. We are not crazy in the head. Okay? Guys, we're not stupid. If he has spoken like that, there was no need for me to write what I wrote. So, the reason he felt confident, finally, to talk like that is because of the same old Nigerian political leader attitude, condescending attitude. The Baba Sokpe attitude. You go into a room, you discuss what you want to do, and then you come and dictate to the people. You don't respect the people. And we are going to show you that the power of the people is greater than the people in power. We are going to show you. A new Nigeria is here, where politicians must respect Nigerians. We're not animals, we are people. This republic belongs to all of us. You will respect us. You will not talk down to us. You will not disrespect us. So he thought in his mind, he can just come and wish it. You're not wishing it away. Obedience movement is here to stay. This is bigger than anybody. The universe has spoken, right? All of the forces in the universe have coalesced at this time in our history around one man, and that man is Peter Obi, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. Every movement in history, if you're a student of history, every political movement, every social movement, at some point will coalesce around one individual. Does it mean that person is the smartest? No. Does it mean that person is the cutest, whatever, wisest? No. But for some reason, there's an invisible hand that moves through movements, and then it combines all the forces and they coalesce around one man. For Nigeria, at this time in our history, that man is none other than Peter Obi. That's why we say it is Peter Obi or nothing. We are tired of the same old politics. We are tired of the old order. So Peter Obi or nothing is a slogan. It's a phrase. Nigeria is no stranger. I said it in that piece. To movements and slogans. We are no stranger. We have seen movements come and go. We've seen slogans, phrases come and go. But this is our time. And we are saying Peter Obi or nothing. It's an embodiment of the yearnings of Nigerians for a new way, a new order, a new style of politics. Not the politics of condescension, not the politics of a handful of kleptocrats who are stealing our commonwealth, stealing our destinies, right? And cutting away with our commonwealth into foreign accounts, offshore accounts, them and their children, wagging their fingers in our faces. When they break a toenail, when they have a headache, they run out. They will not fix our hospitals. They will not build our schools. They will not build our roads. But they're spending our monies. They're lavishing everywhere all over the world. We are tired of that. And we are saying enough already. You will not go into a room and let a man buy all of you and buy your souls. No, you will give us the person that we want. I had mercy on you guys. On this space today, I wanted to put coalition on nothing, but we're getting there. We are getting there. I just said, let's celebrate this win today. Kolade, I said, let's just celebrate this win today. I wanted to say coalition or nothing, but we are getting there. Today, we're Nigerians, and we are saying it is time to build a new country.
It's pure or nothing, though.
It is still pure or nothing. Kolade, I'm gloating. Am I gloating too much?
I think you're gloating too much, my brother. But you did it. You did it.
Yeah. Allow me.
Okay. Talk,
all right.
Talk
let's take Guru. After Guru, Kolade, I want to hear from you after Guru. Guru Beast, my brother, welcome. Jump in.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think the energy is needed and all that. But last time I was on space with you guys, I remembered, that looking at how all these guys were moving online, and how it is when you have a mouse trying to chew on your toes, and then on one hand it's trying to blow breeze, on the other hand it's chewing on your toes and things like that. They're trying to calm you down, make you sleep, while they keep attacking your what is yours. And if you were not careful, you might actually be misled by them. And I saw how these guys were discussing primaries, and it dragged almost everybody into that whole shit of primaries. And if you look at the whole thing, PO stand and all that, I'm going to say this. First of all, the only way primaries can make sense in the current, because I think sometimes when we talk about democracy in a political party, Nigerians and obedience should be aware of one important thing. I think it's kind of slipped our mind, which is that when you talk about democracy, they try to tell you have to be democratic, follow the democratic process to get your things done and all that. Yes, democracy is good. Following the process is good. But at the same time, with the current situation in your country, How democratic is it? Because there is no democracy bigger than what is in your country. What I'm saying is this: your party democracy doesn't supersede the democracy of the country. The party's laws doesn't supersede the laws of your country. If your country is not having rule of law on ground, isn't following due process, isn't following the right ways to get things done, your party's process will also be compromised. Meaning that even if you have primaries as an option, but looking at Nigeria's present situation, where you know that if you are being cheated, you cannot truly get justice when you are trying to, showcase your grievance. You cannot truly get justice outside your party, which is in the court of law. Then it means that following the process of primaries is already compromised. So you have to be smarter when you are trying to make these deals. And I think P.O. saw this, and that is why he said 4 years. He came out twice to make that statement. 4 years. He put his cards on the table, put his deal on the table, did all that so that they will know, they will make their choice. And all this whole talk about primaries was backdoor entry, trying to push this guy through the back door. So if anybody was not smart, you will fall into that trap of, let's follow the democratic process and then get somewhere that can win primaries but cannot win elections. I mean, it does not make any sense. And another thing is this. Does it make any sense?
Which is what we've seen before in the past. That's what they've done in the past. You go through that whole charade of pretending to do a primaries, but we all know what is going on. You give it to one guy.
What is going on?
Who can compete in the general elections. I say today, I be one right consensus or nothing on this space today. I say, make I chill small. But go ahead.
Yeah. Because I could actually see through the whole bullshit of, the whole primary stuff. It was so obvious. Another thing that people should know, that maybe some of us were not even taking cognizance of the whole thing. Because tensions were already rising, not just on Twitter, but in other places. I said this thing some time ago, that when you talk to people on the streets, they are confused about taking action. Why? Because they are like, when they look at ADC, the picture of what they can see is Atiku trying to make moves, and they don't like it. And Nigerians, they don't want to be played for a fool. It is if there's one thing you can get away with many things, but you should never play them for a fool. I mean, look at this. This guy did the same thing. Valentin Ozibo, he did the same thing. Where is he today? His political career ended just like that. He's off. Nigerians. You can do what you can do a lot of things, but don't play them for a fool. They will end you. Just take it like that. I mean, now he's practically gone. He was trying to be shady, trying to be sneaky, this is what is going to happen if Atiku had forced his way into, the ADC ticket. Everything will disappear. I mean, he's going to put out so much. I mean, the only thing that he's going to do is maybe he's going to throw out some money there to try and push some steam. Like he's still in the race, but the whole spirit is gone. The whole life is gone. He will try, but it's not going to work. Right? And it does not make sense when you have people that are ready to do something, and instead of the people doing all those things during the election, they're making them waste energy, waste emotions, be brutalized on a primaries. For the love of God, on a primaries. You're making the people do all these things for a stupid primaries. Does it make any sense? The people are going to be aggrieved, going to be angered, going to all for primaries. Does it make any sense? You waste all that on the primaries, all that old energy. Oh, come on. So trust me. I mean, it's just like you are trying to, end the whole thing for someone like Tinubu. But by the way, another thing is this. I think it is we should also take into cognizance some certain things, which is we need to start getting the facts and figures on ground. The facts and figures on ground, because we have been trying to be, for a long time, we've been trying to be politically correct. because we wanted to be the good guys, the calm guys, the nice ones. We don't want any trouble. We don't want to cause trouble. We've been trying to be politically correct. We need to start putting out the facts on the ground. Number one, PO won the last election. Number two, it wasn't 6 million votes. It was 10 million plus votes. Because many Nigerians are not aware of this information, but this information needs to get out there so that people will know what they have, the value and the quality of what they have. We should stop falling into this ADC, not ADC, all this old PDP, APC agenda of, he came third and blah, blah, blah. No. People must know exactly what truly happened, what truly transpired, so that they will understand the importance of what they have on ground. The reason why APC is fighting tooth and nail is because they know the reality and they are working based on that reality. But we that know we know the reality, but we're closing our eyes to that reality, and because of that, we're not working. We're not using that to actually push forward, right? And so that is the difference. We need to put it out there so that people will understand that this is what really happened. This is what transpired. P.O. said himself, even old PDP. In fact, the best article would have done, if only the true sincerity, was to come out and say, truly, who won that election? That is how to even start the whole thing. Let us know he's very sincere. But he's trying to keep all these things under wraps so that, he can keep getting his way and, keep fooling around and all that stuff. And at the same time, apart from getting the facts and figures on ground, the third part is this. We also need to, I'm going to talk briefly on this part because it's not something that you need to talk so much on open space and all that. But Tudor, I would like to get with you on that. And that is this. There is a need for a proper media angle on this, right? It is very important to apply a proper media angle to the whole thing, because you cannot do things like you did last time. Now, there must be better organization when it comes to this, because APC is going to throw their whole game. And trust me, if you look through the whole thing, you say it doesn't carry any weight. But some people get fooled by some things, but it doesn't carry weight. I mean, you could see last time Wike was out here with, let me give you an example. Wike was showing pictures of supporters, like a huge amount of supporters. I don't know if you guys saw that. So many people were following Wike when he was in Rivers and all that. Anywhere he goes, he gets like so many people there and all that. Only for you to see that today, you could see that this guy is truly despised home and, away. Right? But some Nigerians seeing some of these fake optics and all this shit that these guys put out there and all these fake support might be like, oh, wow, what is wrong with Nigerians? Why are they why are they still showing some camaraderie with, sharing some camaraderie with Wiki and all that stuff? And they get unnecessarily pissed off by all these false optics. I mean, it is not hard to package. It is not hard to package a crowd. It is not hard. Right? So all these things, they need to, I mean, with the right framework, you can burst all these their bubbles. So I think it's important that we get some things on ground for that. Like I said, I would get back to you personally. Yeah. Thank you.
Trust me, that's a great point that you raised. There's a lot of work going on the back end. Actually, I was in a conversation this weekend with some people in the movement about that point. But yeah, we can discuss the details on the back end. All right. Let's see. Guys, we're still here. Let's see. Welcome to our space. We're just partying here today while we share a few things. Kolade, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, my brother. How are you feeling
Michael,
today?
welcome. Thank you. Let me tell Tudo.
When you wake up in the morning and you open your X application and you just see people crying and crying and crying and telling you how, you are an APC member, how, and you ask yourself, why are they crying this much? Oh, then you now see the story of the people or nothing that has given them so much pain that they couldn't just help themselves but to cry. So I feel good. I feel really good. You don't like bad news, but me at times, I mean, West Suit, but I know I get praise for it, and I need to. I know that what you give me, I will give you back. I don't send your papa, I will give you back. So, Tudo, it feels really good. It feels really good. And again, you know why? I'm so happy today. At least, like all obedience now, everybody now, not just obedience, but now the media outfit, everybody have now agreed that Obi or nothing has come to stay. And the media outlets have now gone to dig to go find out why is this, what is behind this Obi or nothing. And now everybody knows. So ADC has no choice but to do the right thing. That thing that they are so much afraid of now is right there at their doorstep. They have no option. There's no way out of it. You don't know what this means. What this simply means is, when you are cooking, when you are cooking in the secret, you're cooking, you are almost done with your cooking, and just of a sudden, boom, someone just bump in and just like, oh, saw what you are cooking and begin to taste it. I think that is what has happened right now. They've been cooking, they thought, let's just get them to the primaries, just get them to the primaries, just do everything, just paint it, it's primaries, go test your popularity, if they find $5, if they pay $1, you to pay $1, if they do this, they've been doing all that. But now that everything is in the open, media outlets have let them know that if Obi does not get that ticket, ABC is a gunner. APC now knows that if Obi does not get that ticket, APC is a gunner. So everybody now knows. So the pressure within their camp right now, that pressure don't be here. I've just been laughing since the morning. I've just been laughing. Like, the little they spent so far, are we now saying all that's gone to waste? The little about spending, all these little, we saying all that I've got to waste.
If you ask me now, who I go ask?
Because of a bunch of because of a bunch of people called the obedient that will always come online. They will come online, they will start talking, they will keep quiet, they will just talk, not knowing that everything they've been saying, they come to the anonymous, they listen, and they give them ethic. So though, you now do the obedience, you now do this one. You now do this one. I've not seen that politician in Nigeria that no go fear you guys. It is now the meaning of the quote. If you don't experience something, you really can't tell. You cannot. You just in between. Is it truly like that? Is it not like that? But go and ask Baba Atiku's camp today. Go and ask Bolaji. If you ask Bolaji today,
Pressure Tiwa.
Doctor, your Yoruba song. You're saying pressure Tiwa, our own pressure.
Pressure Tiwa.
Pressure Tiwa. Pressure don't day.
It's your vision course, man. I'm sure. Bolaji will just. Can you hear that the story have now changed? Now their talking point is leave the party, leave her. Just go. And I'm like, which party are they leaving? The same party that we all together. No, you're not leaving. No.
They want landlord to leave house. They want landlord to leave house. Landlord.
Before they were crying, come in. Yeah, you can't stay from outside and negotiate.
The audacity. God's will. Person build house, finish. Give you key, make you manage, make the squad. You can't say, when are you coming to live with me?
The person now said, yeah, okay.
Make up your mind, though. Make up your mind, though, before it's too late, though. Make up your mind, though.
And now that the person now came in with his, with his luggage,
now you are complaining. The person came to all the entire community, all the Umunna, everything, they moved in. Now you are complaining. You are feeling suffocated.
So wallahi, I feel really good. I feel good because you can sense it. You know when you can sense it that man, these guys are under immense pressure. That pressure not be here. They've been crying and crying. I'm like, what is all this about? We are in the same coalition now. We did the same coalition with that. We did coalition now. You be before that now. You think you say we'll go fight for primaries. Yeah, we are ready to fight for primaries now. I mean, don't be that the thing where you say we'll go to be that. Primaries never started. You don't decry. What exactly do you guys want? No, stay the same.
No, when the money be like bone. When the money be like bone and the bone don't hold you for neck, how you gonna do it?
Why
Money don't be like bone. The money don't change to bone.
Why are you holding this mic away from me now? Let me celebrate now.
Oh, God, yeah, come on, you never shut up. Go tick on you.
I beg, who go leak that information?
Color the look on.
Go tick on you.
Color the look on.
You look up.
I beg, who go leak that information? Who go leak am? Colade,
I don't know.
give us the info.
I don't know. Me, I don't know which information.
That's secret sauce. That's secret sauce.
So what is the level, what is the new agenda now that they will be arguing with?
There's so many unique party for them.
Landlord?
Yes, ma'am.
Landlord?
Yes, ma'am.
Tudo, oh yeah, I will leave your space for me.
No, man.
They say make you let them stay for boys' quarters. They say make you let them stay for BQ.
I'm so afraid that I'll make it go.
Man.
I don't take care of my own house.
I get the opportunity to be giving this because TikTok people might not know what's going on now. Just be giving, explaining very well.
Oh, yes, that's true. To our listeners on TikTok and other social media platforms, today we are only celebrating, we are rejoicing because the chicken has come home to roast. You know, we are roasting the chicken, and what is this chicken? The chicken is our fellow comrades that we are inside the same coalition together. They told us to come in when we were outside. They kept saying, come inside. You can't be talking from outside. You have to come inside. And when we came inside, we told them, it is Peter Obi or nothing. Because that is the only thing that can fix our country. That is what, will give us a better Nigeria that we've been clamoring for. It is not about an 80-year-old man, about people. That, the man is nothing. Look, the man has been VP before. What else does he want? He has been running, losing. And we said we were tired of losing. We don't want to lose. That is what we've been saying. And we said, you know what? Give the coming generation the opportunity to also contribute their best. And we've seen one person that will be the bridge between, people in their 60s, and before you know it, you see people in their 40s begin to attain position. You in your 20s, in your 30s, you can become councillor. You can become, House of Rep member without knowing anybody.
And we can watch you grow in your political career, from a young age, like it's done in other countries. We can watch you, we can see your antecedents, we can see when time comes for election, we don't have to say, what has he done before? Where is he coming from? And you don't have to be the son or the daughter of a politician.
Somebody.
You don't have to be a legacy politician. You can be the son or daughter of nobody. Nobody. Your papa, your mama, we don't know now. But you can be somebody in Nigeria. That is the country we want. God damn it.
And that is what we are asking for, my people. So please, listen and listen carefully. So right now, it is Peter Obi or nothing. And that thing is giving some people high blood pressure. And you see them, they will come online. And because of that single thing that we've been asking for, there's no name they've not called people. There is no name they've not called people. Again, all that one is by the side. We will get this new Nigeria. It is Peter Obi or nothing. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tito.
Tudo, now that I know that I'm a landlord.
Pressure
Tiwa. You can't teach somebody how to speak Yoruba to save their lives.
As long as you understand what I'm saying, that is what matters. That is what matters. Okay?
You can't teach somebody to speak Yoruba to save their lives. Thank you, guys.
I've been here for like 5 hours now. I've been here for like 8 hours.
Wait, they're going next. They're going next. Hold on.
Peter Obi Junction,
I've been here for like 12 hours.
Hold on, we are partying. You are going next.
Eche, mute your mind. Eche, mute your mind. Peter Obi Junction, Owa. Peter Obi Junction, Owa. Peter Obi Junction, Owa. Owa. Mile, Owa.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still here. All right. Hey, you see the way I'm dancing here, guys. Oh my goodness.
So, Tudo, now that you know that you are a landlord, how do you behave?
Tudo, please play me. Lotule, Ojiko, play.
All right, guys. Let me share a few things for our audience that are not here, so that we have to be mindful of them. We have 2 streaming platforms going on. Actually 3, because I know my brother Jenja, I think he's always streaming our platform. I'm not sure, but I think he's always streaming our spaces as well. But him and I talked in the DM some time ago. So for the purpose of clarity, my post that I made over the weekend yesterday is pinned on the Jumbo and is on my profile as well. For those who still don't understand why we say Peter Obi or nothing. So what I did there was really to kind of pour out my heart in that piece. And I was very careful in the choice of words. I wanted it to be sharp, pungent, but respectful, cordial. So I was kind of like a lot of things going through my head. In fact, I had a lot of lines that I deleted, punch lines that I couldn't, but I have to let this go. So at some point I had a writer's block. I had to abandon this. An hour or 2 later, I came back, and then just as I was going, the gospel is stuck. Let me bring you back. So Peter Obi or nothing. I titled it "The Symbol of Identity and Political Awakening." Right? This is not just a catchphrase. This is bigger than that. And I said, why Bolaji? A subtitle: Why Bolaji Abdullahi misses the point. Because of what he said. He said, by saying that you have been divisive and we're not helping the coalition. So what I'm saying here is that Peter Obi or nothing didn't just come from a sense of entitlement or division or to create division. Peter Obi or nothing came from years of political betrayal, broken promises, and a generation that is tired of recycled leadership, right? And I said that our nation, Nigeria, is no stranger to political movements. If you are a student of political history of Nigeria, you can understand that Nigeria is not, we've had movements come and go. We've had slogans come and go, right from before the First Republic, all the way to the current Republic, right? So this is not a new thing. This is our time, and this is our moment, right? And this moment is gonna join the rest of the political history of Nigeria, so that when future Nigerians come to study our republics, 4 of them so far, and all of the things that happen, all of the major actors, major players, they will tell this story. Just the same way we talk about the Zikist today. I am obsessed with the Zikist. I got to tell you guys, I got my inspiration from the Zikist when I went to start the Obedient Ninjas. Okay, if you study these guys, they were it. I mean, they were it back in the day. So I said, but from that understanding, the slogan didn't appear in a vacuum. It is rooted in political history and citizens' frustration. We didn't just say, this is what our strategy will be. We're going to go into that coalition. We're going to destroy it. We're going to damage it. We're going to demand Obi or nothing. No, that was not. He was born out of necessity. Something happened. Something has happened before the coalition. Before, we now say this time around, though, we're not going to wait for you to dictate to us what we are doing. We will tell you what we want, and you will respect us like it's done in other parts of the world. Go and study the politics of other countries. You will see that political parties respect their base. They respect the people. The people will speak. Politicians are always afraid to offend the base or to offend the people. So I say, in other words, the slogan or the catchphrase Obi or nothing is simply the shorthand for we are tired of the old order. That's what it means. Peter Obi or nothing expresses a refusal to return to politics as usual. It is a response to perceived injustice, to a process that is plagued with manipulation. I don't even need to explain all these things in detail. You guys already know where I'm going. So I said, for many young Nigerians, Peter Obi represents competence, transparency, and a break from patronage politics. This politics of Babasokbe, of just negotiations and reward and agreement, yendeba, all these things, agreement. We want to move away from that. We want to move away from that's what we're saying. Peter Obi signals a new chapter in the story of Nigeria. This slogan is less about rejecting others, unlike what Bolaji was saying, right? It is more about we affirming our political identity within the context of the coalition. So we are saying we're no pushovers, and you're not going to dictate to us what you're doing. We will tell you what we want, and you go work out the details. That's how we are a pressure group, all right? Obedient ninjas, we are a pressure group, and we will apply pressure on the outside of that room. You go into that room, you negotiate, you discuss, but remember that we are on the outside, and we are speaking, and you will not condescend to us, you will not disrespect us. So I said, Peter Obi or nothing is a protective reaction to the co-optation attempt by political elites who are trying to dilute it, hijack it, redirect it, run with it, buy it. I mean, you put your own there, sell it, take it, whatever you want to use. And just like many movements around the world, as supporters, when we sensed all of that, we responded with a stronger boundary setting. Peter Obi or nothing becomes our shield against perceived manipulation. But here's what Bolaji could have done. So they won't say, I'm just a rabble-rouser. I'm only complaining. I didn't make recommendations. So I recommended to Bolaji, if I were you, Bolaji, this is what I would have done. Instead of you scolding and tone policing, a smarter response would have been, you have to acknowledge our frustration. You must respect our passion, and then you encourage broader coalition building within the coalition without blaming the base. Because as a coalition or a movement, we can only grow through inclusion and not you lecturing us. Because by lecturing us, you disrespect us. You want us in your coalition. You need us in your coalition. I always like to use that movie, Feel Good Men.
In fact, without us, the coalition does not exist.
Dead. I remember that movie, Feel Good Men. I always reference it. When Tom Cruise came at that man, he said, did you order the code red? So you got damn it right, I did. He said, you want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. All right. So I said, Bolaji's outburst and framing risks alienating the very support base that ADC claims to welcome. It positions the party and coalition against the base rather than engaging us. Movements generally respond better to inclusion and not reprimand. Bolaji's comment inadvertently reinforces the perception that political elites do not, capital letter, do not understand the frustrations of ordinary, everyday Nigerians. Peter Obi or nothing is not primarily a strategic statement. It is a reaction to systemic political exclusion. Criticizing it without acknowledging its origins comes across as being dismissive and borderline tone deaf. Most importantly, it risks being interpreted as a desperate attempt to manage, tone down, control a movement that values authenticity. And I left it at that. I said, you know what? I hope he sees it. I went back to bed. I slept. Up in the morning. The thing grew a life of its own. So, in case anyone is in doubt, real quick before I go to HA, this is what we mean by Peter Obi or nothing. And this thing has traveled wide. It's now on our national TV, right? It's on the national, in fact, on the space.
Bro, did you watch Dr. Sam Amadi interview?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God!
After he was in our space.
I'm about to think about it.
Yeah.
When was he here? Okay, no. I know there was a space for him yesterday.
Yeah,
also.
we had a space with him. Yeah.
I'll think about it now.
Oh, absolutely. And he saw my post. He retweeted my post actually, and then he referenced the post during the space. He referenced. I mean, that coming from a man like Sam Amadi, my goodness, my day is made. So, guys, we know what we're talking about. We're not stupid. We started Peter Obi or nothing here. And people call us crazy. They call us stupid. They call us all kinds of names. But look at us today. The courage of conviction. You must be convinced. You must have the conviction to say, we know what we're talking about. We want a new country that works for all of Nigeria. All of Nigerians, a country where there are built systems, where you don't need to know anybody to be somebody, where there are social welfare programs that you will get as a citizen of Nigeria, a born citizen of Nigeria. Do you know what it means to be born in a country? Some people buy citizenship. Some people, they marry for citizenship. Some people, they cross borders. They go through dangers. I had a friend who had to swim through Mexican waters to come to the US. Yes, people go through all kinds of things. Why are they doing that? People go through the Mediterranean to get to Europe. Why are they doing that? Because they want better lives. They want a better existence. This only one life that I've come to. Why? Why am I created to come and suffer? And we're not talking about a country that is poor. Nigeria is not poor. Nigeria is rich. Nigeria has money. But we have a bunch of kleptocrats who have hijacked our commonwealth. And they're spending it on themselves and their children and their children's children, and they're rubbing it in our faces. And we're saying enough. And some of you are coming to fight us. You are coming to fight us. It's a shame. It's a shame. Shame on all of you. Shame on all of you that you want to take us to the same old bullshit. We deserve better. We deserve better. We are Nigerians. We deserve a better existence. We deserve good schools for our children. We deserve good roads where our people will not be dying every day. We deserve better security where our people will not be getting kidnapped every day. We deserve better social welfare programs. Our teachers well paid. Our doctors well paid. They will not be running out of our country. We deserve a better country. And we are asking for that country. And we believe that the only man at this time in our history that will give us that new country, it is Peter Obi. We're tired of the same old bullshit. And that's what we're saying. It is Peter Obi or nothing. This coalition, if you don't give us Peter Obi, you get nothing. That's what we're saying. This republic must survive. And if not only survive, it will thrive. It will thrive. Thank you, guys. I'm done.
Please. Just 1 second. Okay. These guys are now coming out with these parasites. I'm talking about those guys who are being sponsored to spit out this bullshit. They come out and say that, okay, if you guys don't want to be in the ADC, you should leave. That is another narrative. I think it is time to tell them that if they are not ready to respect the leadership, and that leadership is PO, and they can't carry members who are equally obedient, that they should leave. I think it's time we stop being on the defensive and, be at the offensive. They should leave the party so they don't sabotage it for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
We are going nowhere. We are going nowhere.
All right.
Planted our roots on this ground.
You are the landlord.
Going nowhere, and it is Peter Obi or nothing.
Pressure Tiwa. Oshe. All right. Man, let's go to the fire department chief himself. Zona.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Fire.
I just want to everybody one by one. Tudo, I greet you, Jagun, Dr. O, P2B, Field Marshal, Priscilla, Guru, Florence, guns are blazing, pure or nothing, bam, bam, bam. I see you. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Before I start my own submission, I would like to, if you are here and you are keeping malice, with peace, we would like to invite you to our space, maybe tomorrow. Or we have never come yet. If you don't like peace, but if you like peace, don't come. You understand me? If you don't like peace, here you guys are sounding a kind of you guys don't want you guys don't want to be like us.
There are too many people listening to us, so let's project peace on this page. Don't worry. When we get,
I know now. I'm here for.
Trust me, I'm with you. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. We have other listening. Okay. So just go ahead.
Should I shock you? Think many people don't like peace, yo. It's just that they're afraid of saying it. Many people don't like peace. You know how many people that followed me that day? Should I tell you?
I understand.
So tell you that many people know what is happening, but some of them are afraid to speak out. Many people are tired of all this rubbish, but they're afraid to speak out. You know how many people that followed me that day? See, what I'm trying to say is this. Time for peace has passed. So for me now, I don't even know. I cannot even spell peace again. I don't even know the meaning. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say is this. Let us, I just want to take us back to, I think last year, how all these things started. Because sometimes we have, I think we have new people here, maybe that are not aware of how everything started. So we have to at least put them in known to know that this is not our fault. People push us to the wall. We are just retaliating. We are just fighting back. That's the thing. You price, you buy. We have been on our own. We are just fighting for a better life, not for ourselves, but for Nigerians, for people. But this one that no, it's not how it can never be like that. If you look at people supporting like Atiku in this ADC, I want to ask this question. Are you supporting this man because you feel like this man is competent enough to drive us to at least not even our destination, but to drive us halfway to our destination? Are you supporting him because of this, or because of your selfish interest, or because of what you are going to get? Are you supporting this man because you feel like this man is better, or because this man is from the same tribe with you? Are you supporting this man because you feel like this man can do things, this man can turn things around, or because this man is from the same religion with you? I just want to know. Because if you flip this a bit now, I know you will not support this man again. Like if this man happens to be from the south or a Christian, all this support from some of you will not be seeing it again. You are not supporting him because you believe in him. Let's be honest with ourselves. You are not supporting him because you believe in him. And I see some of our people, there's no logic, there's no manipulation that our people have never used in this space. Just to convince people. To understand, you threw your people under the bus just to convince people. You rebel your people, all sorts of them, just to convince people. And you think these people regard you. You think they regard you. They regard you not because you are nobody to them. That's just using you. After you claim you are educated, you claim that you went to school. But look at people you always say that they didn't go to school. Look at them using your brain. We are not going to continue like this. To be honest with you, we are not going to continue like this. Every time we open space, look at the frustration I've even met some of you saying what you shouldn't have been saying, saying all manner of rubbish, causing someone that don't even know of your existence, just because you are frustrated that maybe these people are trying to block your way of breakthrough. Because I believe you guys always see the suffering of people. Anyway, you guys have to use to get something. at the expense of the suffering of the people. You make, like you call it a breakthrough. That's what I see from you guys. You guys are priced cars, land, planning to get married. All the money centered on these primaries you guys have been pushing. We know all this game. I said that normally we're not supposed to be discussing anything about this. Normally. Because after what happened in 2022, if somebody have told me then that 2025, 2026, we will be here discussing this, I wouldn't have believed the person. After the obvious truth of what happened, like one guy said here, everybody know, even those lying to themselves, they know that people want 2023 election. They know that. And the reason of this election is for, especially from the north, not about south. Forget all these governors, they are nobody. Even North Central, forget the governors, they are nobody. The reason of all this coming together is to protect the votes of people from the north. Instead of you guys to help this man, support this man, give him a strong VP. You say no. You have to come, you have to contest every year. This is what we call every Obi is a boy. When will Obi become a man? Every Obi is a boy. One man standing on the gap of breakthrough for Nigerians. Are you guys not seeing it? Look at what is happening. One man standing saying, no, it must be me. And you want us to be begging. 1 million of people to be begging. You come here and say that people are not legislative. People are not in the ADC. Why will people get themselves in the ADC? When they see through you guys, when they see what is happening. The biology of a boy, of a man. Look at his face. Very disgusting. You got national television, you go everywhere. Talking rubbish. You call yourself spokesman. I believe you're article spokesman, not ADC spokesman. See what they have been posting. Even after we have won several times about denigrating and disrespecting BPO, they keep on posting this article. You wouldn't see that. You are blind now. You are blind until BPO, obedient people retaliate. Then you come up to speak rubbish again. You have the man to caution one side, but you don't have the man to caution the other side. You think you are kids. What you guys have been doing for many years, you think it's going to continue? Are you guys not ashamed? It's not going to continue. And we are not begging anybody. We are not pleading with anybody. That good governance you guys don't want it to happen. We force it on you guys. Because you guys know the truth. But selfish interest wouldn't allow you guys to face the truth. Every time we beg, there's no beg, we have not begged. We have begged you guys, we have pleaded with you guys, like what people did in 2022. Pleaded with PDP people, let them do the needful. Even the march to their secretary, let them do the needful. They saw all these things, and they feel like, no, they have to do their mind. At the end, what happened? The same mistake you guys are trying to make again. And I think we surround himself with sycophants. Pot-belly people, sycophants, gluttons, looking for dollars. There's nothing you guys we used to. You guys never used anything, any positive thing to campaign for this man, except numbers, demography. If you think that people will not understand numbers, you use higher English, demography of what? You guys are messing with us. To be honest, you guys are messing with us. You guys are mixing with us, and you guys are not going to like it. You guys are not going to like it. It's not going to be fun again. It's not going to be fun to anybody. Because we are talking about our lives here. I'm not in here for anything to get any personal thing from them. No. But when I look at you guys, some of you guys, I see personal agenda. I see selfish interest. There's no name you guys have never called us because we want better Nigeria for our people. All you guys care about is what you are going to get. Nothing more. I say this again, that wise people think about the future, but fools think about the current, what they are going to grab at the moment. We are thinking about future here, fighting for our future. But no, you said no. You just want something you grab, something you get. No. Once you get it, it's okay for you. We are not going to continue like this. I'm just trying to respect the host and co-host. If not, that's why I ask people, come to our Fire for Fire space tomorrow. You understand me? The only language we understand there is go. We don't know what is come. You see that space? We understand go, we don't know what is come. Because enough have to be enough. You cannot continue like this. To be honest with you, you cannot continue like this. When we try to caution you guys, this thing you guys are doing is going to, you guys say no. You must bend us. Bend who? You want to bend people that are smarter than you. You want to bend people that are wiser than you, stronger than you, highly mentally inclined than you. Who do you want to bend? Have you ever seen where light run away from darkness? Have you ever seen that? You guys are going to run from us. In this place, you guys are going to run away from us. You guys are going to disappear from this place for us. You guys are not tired. You guys should go and find work. You guys should better go and find something to do with your lives. Stop putting your hope on this delicate of a thing. Stop putting your hope on politicians. And I told you guys this thing last time, that this thing you guys are doing, this political sacrifice you guys are doing, it's outdated. Because if you eventually get this thing we are fighting for, you as a person, you don't need to be a political sacrifice for you to get something. You can contest as a governor without knowing anybody. You can become what you want without knowing anybody, without coming from a rich family. Just a word will speak for you, and people will campaign for you. People will use that money campaign for you, just as the way they are doing for PO today. People will campaign for you. People will vote you. You don't need to know any godfather for you to be there. That's what we are fighting for. But you guys are short-sighted. You guys are not seeing it. You guys are not seeing it. Please, I'm not here to beg anybody. You see ADC, I'm not here to beg you guys. Like one guy said today, I think in one MMC space, he said something like, it's ADC. You guys know the right thing to do. Nobody is here to beg you guys. And him just want to see Atiku take that ticket because he want to see something. And I've been saying this before. I've been saying this before. Every time you put, I'm coming. Every time you put Atiku. I've never seen this kind of madness before. You said that this man is not okay to become president, but you cannot. He said that this man is not capable to become president, but you can never campaign with just your candidate. You must infuse PO for you to campaign. You must infuse PO there. You cannot campaign with your candidate. What does that tells you? It shows that you don't trust your candidate. You don't believe in your candidate. You know that your candidate goes nowhere. You know that your candidate cannot win. This is very obvious. If you are looking for someone for Southeast, we have many of them in that ADC. Why can't you put them with that? Why can't you fix them with Atiku? From South, there are many. Why can't you fix them? But you fix to be there. It's just so you one thing. And for some of you that will go and say, I've never said Obi or nothing before, but I just like, because it's very simple. See, if I want to get something, it's very simple for my enemies. Whenever they oppose something, whenever they are against something, that's what I always want to do. But it shows that thing is hitting them hard. I don't know why simple thing will be hurting you guys. Obi or not is hurting you guys. It shows that you guys are dubious. You guys are demonic. If you guys are not demonic, keep your own article or nothing, or Amateur or nothing. Nobody cares. But whenever you hear Obi or nothing, you started trembling. Why? You coming on stress to shut us down. Is that even possible? You are biased mind. You are devilish mind. Enough have to be enough. We are not going to continue like this. And let me say this thing, I hear the mic. There's something that happened last year. Sometimes this is a kind of a big psychological warfare, and some people are not getting it. Last year, when APC people started pushing for Atiku, we are on the space that we are saying that if you want to understand this game, since APC are pushing for this Atiku, it shows that what the person they want is Atiku, so that it will be easy for them. Now they went back to their drawing board and some of them come up with Obi. And now these people have not capitalized on it and saying that they are pushing for Obi. This is very big psychological warfare. People, APC, they are trembling. They are afraid. Imagine trying to deprive a candidate not to be on the ballot. Yet we are here. Who is going to get the ticket? The candidate you are pushing is the camp to APC. No, but I didn't even heard of it until 24 hours. Nobody heard of anything. There's no wave. There was no wave. The other one, the camp, there was no wave. Everything was normal. Social media was normal. Until the elephant in the house, the camp. Look at everywhere.
Annie,
Look at what is
welcome.
happening since 31st December. Look at what is happening to you today. And you are still blind in your foolishness. You are still ugly in your heart, not to see what is happening. The greatest mistake these people are going to do, the greatest mistake is to give that ticket article. That will be the greatest mistake. Put me anywhere. The greatest mistake these people are going to do, give that ticket to article. You see what is going to happen. You understand me? You see what is going to happen. We cannot continue like this. Every day we come here preaching, begging you guys. You think that we are jokers. We think that we don't know what we're doing. We are not going to continue like this. You guys have to do the right thing. If you guys refuse to do the right thing, we force it on you guys. For this bullshit. We cannot continue like this. Thank you very much.
Zona, ladies and gentlemen, on the microphone. Fire chief himself.
Our fire for fire chief.
The fire chief himself, ladies and gentlemen.
Fire emoji. In a musket, we need fire emoji. We need fire emoji.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
War department.
That is the department in the Ministry of War.
Wait, who brought Greg to this space? Jesus. Dr. O, was it you?
No be me, oh. No be me. No be me.
Now,
This guy like
This
guy like now. Chagu, why are you lying? Why are you lying, Chagu? Why are you lying? I have not brought up anybody. This guy likes to enter the lion's den. He thinks he's Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That's what he thinks.
All right. Guys, let's continue. Our learned colleague just
He thinks he's Daniel. Sorry, he thinks he's Daniel. My Bible.
Yeah, Daniel the Lion's Den. So there is a post from Chris on the Jumbo, and guys, just read it. Some of the things that we've been talking about. Did you guys know that the claim that Atiku gave his building to an offices or secretariat to ADC to be used, but turns out that even after that was done allegedly, the full transfer was not completed. So many of those buildings, offices, ADC offices, Atiku people are still working there. And I'm talking about the NWC of ADC having meetings, having discussions with Atiku people present in those buildings. Yeah. So much for coalitions. Did you notice?
It's me more.
Oh, there is more.
That's Chris expose, eh?
There is more. Did you notice that we had 22 and counting senators, House of Reps, who are ported to ADC? Where is the post from Bolaji about them? We're not talking states. Where is the post from Bolaji? But you can go and amplify Dele Momodu. Who is Dele Momodu? I can't cause my kids are around me. Jesus. Who is Dele? Who the? Like what? Like what? Like.
When you have statutory office holder joining your clan.
Who the? Like Dele?
Who does that? Tudor.
Dele who? They package it nicely. And format this that. Like what the heck? Because what we are seeing, Peter Obi is bringing more people into the coalition.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact. Atiku people don't have shit. Dele Momodu went to Edo State. He wanted to co-opt the obedient movement in Edo State. They said no. Because he wanted to use that to say, as I'm coming in, see what I'm bringing. He brought nothing. Zilch.
Maybe they did not explain what obedient movement is and how Edo is to obedient movement. They did not.
So you see what this guy is doing? Nenadi Usman that he posted. There's a story there. Should I spill more beans?
It's me.
More beans.
Because my boss, my source is very legit though.
Mute your mic.
It's me.
Include jalapeno.
I should put jalapeno on top.
Yes, sir.
So the reason the Nadi Usman party was celebrated was because there's a little rift there with Pio. Because Aisha is running for a seat. Yeah.
Pause. Let me
again. I
scratch.
didn't even hear that part.
Should I
pause?
Slow.
Take it again.
So
Scratch. Rewind.
Aisha is running for Ireti, I meant to say. Ireti. So let's rewind. Aisha is going to run for Ireti's seat. So Senate. So the reason, so there's a little rift there, rumor has it, between Ireti and Pio because it looks like Pio is endorsing Aisha for the seat.
Put that sound now.
I want it to marinate first now before I put sound.
You must marinate before you put
I said it.
So,
afẹ́fẹ́ ti fẹ́ àtìrí fùrọ̀ adìyẹ. So, which was why? Which was
big body.
Tudo, your friend is here.
Tudo, where me debe.
I cannot be taken anymore.
Should I carry you to Abaye? Dr. O, should I carry you to Abaye?
It's me.
So the reason Ireti's porting was highlighted was because of the rift. You get it now? So the pattern with Bolaji is that every time somebody is moving, even though they're okay, maybe Ireti is the senator, but anybody else that say nobody, Bolaji amplifies it. But all the people that PO brings in, sitting senators, sitting House of Reps, sitting officials, people that are coming to form the structure of ADC that will overwhelm. And as I'm talking to you guys right now, it is going on. You will not come and hear it on Spaces. I heard it from the grapevine. It is going on. People on our side moving with PO en masse, and these guys are afraid. They are afraid. So that is why you see Bolaji doesn't amplify those moves because he doesn't work in the interest of his Azaman. And Azaman is not happy because
Who is Azaman?
Priscilla, sorry, Chudo. Sorry, 1 second, please. Oh my goodness. Please, 1 second, though. I just want to clarify something really quickly.
Guys,
My goodness.
Wait. God bless you. Wait.
Doctor, wait first. Now your body they has. Wait. I want your. I just want to come.
Let me drop this phrase. Let me drop this phrase.
Yeah.
We will de-dollarize the article dollarize Congress. I promise you that. I promise you.
Okay, now that one not feel wait. I beg. Presenter, did you see the link I shared? Oh my God, you guys are something else. Tudo, you're even worse. Oh my goodness. Tudo, you know that YouTube does not like this music you are playing, no. Oh my goodness.
Hype man. You are elaborating.
All right. Sorry, God bless you. What are you going to say? Sorry.
My goodness. How did I get to this?
We are partying today.
I can see that. No, wala. Priscilla, did you see the link I shared? I don't know if you saw it.
No, please.
I shared it and I tagged you, I think. I tagged you.
Okay, I will check.
I think I put on the Jumbotron. I've put on the Jumbotron already.
Okay, yeah. All right, just wanted to make sure. All right, guys, no wala. Go ahead.
Okay, please follow her. And please, if you're on the YouTube, please just stream from her page. Please.
Tudo.
We need...
Yeah.
Tudo, this music you are playing, YouTube does not like it too. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes,
they'll take down this video. The
Oh,
owner of
okay.
the song, Flavor, all these artists don't play about their songs. You play them, pakam, they'll just attack your
Oh,
channel.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
set
All
up
right.
that way.
All right. Guys, I guess we can't be playing like we used to anymore. We have other audiences that are listening to the space. At least we have 3 separate audiences, so let's be mindful of them. All right, let's just keep it going. So, are you guys enjoying my fofo where they do? Tata for where they do?
Everywhere.
Yes, so
It's
it's me.
That or nothing is trending. It's picking up.
But don't forget my dessert. Don't forget my dessert.
Let me reassure you guys before I pass the mic.
More jalapeno.
Yeah.
Tudo, I was telling you something.
Okay.
I said that your friend is here.
Who?
Shake now, shake.
Balaji
No,
is my
shake.
friend. I want Balaji.
Oh, Jago, shake. Shake now. Look at the speaker section now. Shake. You will see. You see the person. I don't want to mention his name. Shake very well.
Greg now, the grammarian. We already know now. You missed it when we were.
Since we don't know before.
We don't welcome Greg since now. We don't give him the honorary welcome. Don't worry, we'll unleash him very soon. So, guys.
I beg, let me get my dictionary ready.
Let me reassure you guys. We own. If there's anything I want you to take away from this space today, do not fret. We own this coalition. We own this coalition. Kudos to all of the people that are working on ground. Kudos to all the mobilizers, organizers. But from what we know on the inside, we own this coalition. The rest of them, Allah genuine, now mouth then gets. They're only mouth. They don't own shit. They don't have nothing. We paid for this coalition. Even before Azaman showed up. We paid for it. So now, all of the, they go on national TV, all the talking heads, they talk as, those all that on the empty talk. In terms of mobile, PO is a silent operator, smooth operator. PO is making moves. He's not loud. My goodness, this man is making moves. I'm telling you, that is why you don't see Bolaji celebrating those moves. Because he does not work in the favor of his paymaster. Do you guys get it now? So, what he said about PO nothing being divisive, it was not a slip of the tongue. It wasn't a slip of tongue. He knew exactly what he was saying. He was not a mistake.
I'm going to need to correct myself too, though. I said he dropped the ball, but this guy didn't drop
Which ball? Brother, he carried the ball, he chested the ball, he shouldered, headed it, Osimhen the ball, did everything with the ball. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Do you think he anticipated this outcome?
No, he did not. I can tell you he did not. They underestimated the people.
They always underrate us.
They always do. They always do.
They don't have respect for us at all.
Yeah.
And I keep saying it. Hope and obedience only ran for a presidential election just one time in the history of Nigeria. Who has ever won an election running just for the first time without these criminals backing them? I'm saying the disrespect is too much. People, go ahead.
All right, no, let me park it there. I think I don't want to give you guys the Ofofo overload. There's something they call Ofofo overload.
Don't forget my dessert. That is the most important.
I don't want to do Ofofo overload, but I have so much information according to my source. But I'm going to keep some of it close to my chest for now.
Dudu, you get one way enter my DM last night, early this morning. I know go post them. If I post them, they go arrest me.
Damn. I bet.
Yes. That one is connected by somebody left the camp of their father to go and join APC.
That one.
Out of it.
That one.
I don't go post.
That is
that one deep. I don't even want to go there.
That would be like nuclear bomb.
That one are nuclear. That one you go scatter.
No one will carry me for where I did.
That one you go treat for church. That one church go scatter. I beg. Let me leave that one. That one is not our business. So you get. We are going to stay on mission. That one is mission creep for us. Because nobody in their right mind will think that Abba just woke up one day and be like, see, what am I going to do today? I think I'll go and join APC. And then he walks into APC meeting. I'll be like, where do I sign up? I don't think that was what happened. I think it's deeper than that. All right, let's move forward. So we're going to take quick one from Gospel, Malam Eze, P.O. Menchik, and then we'll come right back to Greg. And we'll keep it flowing like that. Thank you guys for joining the space. Gospel, real quick.
All right, I'm going to make this real quick. First of all, so this whole revelation actually explains the fact that my long-held suspicion that that peace actually broke, and the desire to run for office, insistent on running for office, is just one last opportunity to cash out.
To recruit, lost,
lost the cash flow. So, because you can imagine if somebody is positioning himself to actually make a big stand in the next election, you think that he'll be matching P2B's donation bar for bar. I mean, every day P2B is donating 20 million here, 50 million here, 80 million here, 20 million. You think that if he actually truly has, cash, like we think he does, or like we always think that he did, at least he would have been able to do most of his donations too, at least match, bar for bar. But the convoy and all that is all part of being the former vice president. Okay, so it might not actually be actual cash that is being used for those. So the thing is this: it just drives the narrative that when you have this, when you have these criminal Nigerian leaders as their supporters, they are poor, empty barrels, and they tend to make the most noise, which is bullshit as far as I'm concerned. But as far as these supporters is concerned, I want you to just have the mindset that this cash they collected now feels like a bone in their throats, and it's gonna be a painful experience for them. I'm here for their pain. But I'm going to make my submission real quick. Here's the thing. While I was kind of like looking at the 2023 election, it tells a lot of story that most people are not even unpacking. I mean, typically, for most of us here that, if you're in business consulting or you provide some kind of advisory for businesses, the first thing you know when you're working with a new startup is to try to find out what kind of customers are they looking to serve. What kind of customers are you looking to provide those goods and services for? And with that, you can now be able to establish if their business or the entity you're trying to, their small business is going to be viable. And the thing is, most businesses, they come and they tell you that, I'm trying to serve this particular customer. I'm trying to address this particular market size or this particular market segment. And by the time you look at it, they're actually defining a customer population or demographic that is already being served already by a competition or a competitor company. So usually you tell those guys up front that their business is not going to thrive because it is so hard to pry customers away from the existing companies that provides them goods and services. It's almost impossible. You have to come up with something like spectacular to be able to to be able to win over, snatch some customers from this competitor. But you know what's a lot easier? What is a lot easier and what is more sustainable is to create, establish, identify, cultivate your own customer, cultivate your own base. Customer that has not been served, the market segmentation. So the first thing about marketing, marketing 101, people know is STP. They call it marketing STP. And what's STP? STP is segmentation, targeting, and positioning. So you have to first segment. You have to first identify your market segment. And if you look at what 2023 tells us, the story tells us, it tells us that Atiku and Tinubu actually have the same customer base. They both share the same customer base. And what does that mean? It means that for you to be able to pry, for Atiku to be able to pry and define his pathway to Aso Rock, he has to actually take the customer base, already existing customer base from Tinubu, who's actually the incumbent. And if you look at the envelope, and I shared the envelope, I put on the Jumbotron, there's a radar diagram, what they call a radar chart. A radar chart tells a lot of stories when you look at, trying to look at the strengths and weaknesses of various entities and competition and all that. You see that at Tinubu's envelope on that radar diagram completely dominates Atiku's envelope. So Tinubu's envelope automatically completely dominates and annihilates Atiku's envelope. So if Atiku is looking to be viable in 2027, that there's no pathway for it. But you know what's viable? What's viable is P2B's envelope. P2B's envelope is completely, majority of people P2B's envelope is completely out of reach from Atiku. So in market segment, we call them P2B's floor is very high. It's so high that it's like a bulwark. It's like a fortress that cannot be invaded or breached. But Atiku doesn't have a fortress. Go look at the diagram. Don't believe me. Go look at the data. Atiku doesn't have a fortress. His fortress doesn't that he can, all his so-called base can be swallowed up by Tinubu, who's actually the incumbent. And of course, has the war chest, because we know that Atiku is. So when we look at this radar diagram, and I try to look at it from a different perspective to see, but it all tells one story, that P2B's floor is very high, and there's only one direction it can go from there, and that is up. And if you look at the North Central, P2B actually is being competitive with Tinubu in the North Central. All he needs to do is to close in the gap in the North Central, and the case is over, because his bulwark, his fortress, cannot be breached. Yeah, Tinubu can make his play in the Southwest and all that, but if you look at the way and the flow of the 2023 election, Tinubu got into power on the premise that he's a master strategist, that is going to solve the problem, economic problem. He's going to bring the best brains. He's going to do teamship. He's going to solve insecurity. He's going to make all this. He's going to reduce the cost of naira, or the price of naira. But we all see that right now the price of naira is so high when compared to the dollar. And you have a situation where you can't even, the insecurity is getting worse. So with all failures, the P2B's in 2027 is nothing but upside. That means that it's not going to be able to completely hit up some of the North Central, which is the strong play, but it's also going to expand to Southwest. So what we're looking at this is me off right now, because people have been walking around trying to justify why they think that Atiku will make a better opponent, or a more viable opponent than P2B. And that is the most nonsensical I don't even know how to say argument that anybody can present. Now, I put together the post, which is in the radar diagram, but if you go on a detailed analysis, don't even believe what I say. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. P2B's coalition is structurally different from Atiku and Tinubu. Atiku and Tinubu, they drove from overlapping polls. And what does that mean? It means that the head-to-head matchup fundamentally tilts towards Tinubu, which is more like a defensible map. So at the end of the day, you see a situation where the P2B has already locked up a huge proportion of his customer base, which cannot be breached, which does not overlap. They call it non-overlapping anchor. It doesn't overlap with neither Tinubu's customer base nor Atiku's customer base. And but if you look at Atiku, despite being outside the Northeast, the 2023 election shows that Atiku is competing in spaces where Tinubu is already strong, or at least structurally competitive. And while leaving the weak, standing zone that can be offset by Tinubu, which of course, if they go head to head, Tinubu can easily take the southeast because Atiku doesn't have a play in the southeast, and Tinubu can take the south because Atiku doesn't have any play there. So P2B's votes are potentially additive. That is the add up, and it can run up large margins, which are already in the bank. So what we have to start pushing, we can go passionate with our, with our pronunciations, but let's always present them data, facts and figures. That what it looks like now is that with the regions that have been held or that are now being held by both Tinubu and P2B, the battleground state is going to be, or the battleground is North Central. And guess what? The winner of the North Central in 2027 is going to be the next president. Now, why do I say that? Because these fortresses have been defined by both Tinubu and P2B. So the only play that is available is the North Central. And in the North Central, Atiku is very weak. Atiku is very weak in the North Central. So P2B is already running up numbers with what is happening with Wiki and all this craziness and all the killing in the southern Kaduna. This North Central will be the battlefront where you have the issues of insecurity, the cost of living, the agriculture, both even West governance and all that is going to be a big play. Obi doesn't even need too much. All it needs is to target this demographic and the game is over. So what we have to start thinking about, and I'm going to wrap up with this. What we have to start thinking about is this. When you have a Tinubu, which has the incumbent factor, okay? You have a matchup where both candidates, they're using the same tactics, okay? Where you have the machinery of mobilization and incumbent and all that, Tinubu holds the advantage over Atiku. He controls the federal apparatus, he controls the security architecture, he controls the loyalty, which majority of the state governors and all that. This is the two-horse race. And in the south, between Atiku and Tinubu, Atiku's path to presidency relies solely on the North-South coalition. The North-South, that is his hope for the Southern strategy. But we know that with the way that PDP has been completely decimated in the South, he doesn't have any play whatsoever, neither in the Southeast nor in the South-South. So Tinubu is going to eat Atiku up in the South, in the Southeast and the South-South. There's no play there. So we have to begin to let them know this, that there is no pathway for Atiku in a two-horse race. The only hope of making sure that Tinubu does not return back to Aso Rock in 2027 is a P2B leading ADC. And that's it. Thank you.
Nice analysis. I read your chart. I was just going through it. Nice one. I love that. And I think that with the analysis you're doing, the previous result of 19 states, and I think 25% in 12 states, which PO got. Again, remember these numbers are heavily amended from INEC. And I think we can do better, especially picking up more states, even if we don't win, especially Northeast, Northwest, even if we don't win states outrightly, but we can pick up 25% in them. I mean, we'll definitely cross the constitutional threshold. Definitely. I know that with PO, but at least we can show up the total vote numbers. But great analysis. I read it and it's beautiful. Thank you. All right. Malam, real quick. Are you there?
Yeah. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Malam, sorry, no vex. Tudu, I listened to Mr. Gospel, I listened to your analysis, right? If there's anybody close to Tinubu or Atiku that is hearing my voice, that can hear my voice, tell them I dare them to conduct a free and fair election without monetary inducement, without puggery. 10 o'clock Nigerian time, they will all lose. The only thing they have is puggery and money, nothing else. Inducement. Conduct a free and fair election without those criteria, and you will all lose because nobody believes in your dreams for Nigeria. Nobody does. So all those analyses are good because it is the current situation that we are in, right? But we all know that these people don't have supporters. They buy their supporters, and that is not what we want for Nigeria going forward. We need to start building a Nigeria that works for all. That is why we are saying it is Peter Obi or nothing. Malamezi, take the mic.
All right, yeah. So thank you, my everyone. Assalamu alaikum to everyone in the house. Today, I'm just going to thank the obedient ninjas, obedient movements for pushing our slogans to national dailies. I made a tweet on that. For those that say we come online to make noise, do cha-cha-cha, it doesn't live here. It is now a national discourse. Every TV station is inviting both people from Articulate, people from Obi, people from other party, and in all the interviews, you will hear that Peter Obi or nothing. Some even make it their topic. So Peter Obi or nothing. So I must give it to, of course, these things are not news. They are not news to me because I know social media shape the narrative. Social media take home whatever information that is passed here. And that's why these guys are very pained. So I want to make a kind of announcement. A program we started last year, I've been announcing that we are starting on Thursday. From this Thursday to be every week I'll be holding that program. And then back to back every week, Thursday, except for other resource personnel that will be handling the training. If Thursday is not convenient for them, like one of them said it's Saturday, then we'll also shift it to Saturday. And we'll have over 140 something people that have registered. We want more people that will benefit from it. It's online. It's a program will be done through Zooms, and people can join. And basically, I posted that in the comment section. That is Obedient Ninjas academic, educational development. So where we try to, one of our core values to touch the lives of the youths of Nigerians, both masters, undergraduate students, because we found out that most of them contract their project writing and data analysis to experts. So, but our mission as Obedient Ninjas is to help these students learn this. It's free of charge, learn it, and also be able to do the analysis themselves in their final year. And I want to also thank every one of us that have been putting in our money into it, our time and energy into that project. So we keep pushing for that. So I just want to put that out there as one of what Obedient Ninja are known for, or what Obedient movement is known for, unlike what Bolaji is saying that it is divisive. But on the contrary, we have been touching lives of so many persons. And when we touch their life, we also bring the news of New Nigeria to them. That is it. So on the other hand, too, on the comment section, I posted something about Bolaji Abdullahi. A newspaper report, Vanguard, said that Olympic game, why Nigeria failed. And if you read that, it was linked to poor preparation. And the person in charge as a minister of youth and sport there was our dear brother, Bolaji Abdullahi. Lack of preparation. We didn't get a single medal. You guys are not going, okay, so I'm not going to shout today. Okay, calm down. Calm down. So we didn't get a single medal. Like no, not one. We didn't get one. We got 0 medal. No bronze. Nothing. 2012 under Bolaji. So for an athlete to go for an outing in all the competition, for someone not to get a single medal, it means that those people are not motivated. There's the kind of motivation you give to them, they will go there and want to kill themselves to get a medal for the country. We recorded zero medal under Bolaji Abdullahi as the minister.
Malam, please wait. Yeah. Let me add source to what you're saying, right? About this Malam, Mr. Bolaji Abdullahi. Immediately said 2012. I remember Anthony Joshua won Olympic gold for UK in that same year's Olympic. And he could have been an athlete that represented Nigeria, but because of the corruption, again, in the Ministry of Sports, led by who, ministered by who? The one and only Bolaji Abdullahi, the ADC Publicity Secretary. Go ahead, Malamizi. Thank you for the history.
Yeah, so no, more will come. More is coming. Today, I don't want to be shouting.
Interim Publicity Secretary. Interim, don't forget that one. No verse. Interim, very important. That adjective no verse. Go ahead, Malam.
The Bible they call it job fidi hair.
Yeah, if you guys notice today, I'm in the spirits, so that's why I'm not shouting today. Yeah, in the high spirits. So if you look at another post, he said, Abdullahi, my regrets as sports minister. So he started regretting himself. He had a very big regret as a sports minister. And under him too, the National Youth Council, there was divisiveness. I guess that is where he's coming from, where he borrowed that word from, divisiveness. And if you read that newspaper, he said that there was influence from the Ministry of Youths and Sports in that National Youth Council, such that he almost scraped it and didn't recognize them. So the politics there continue. So let me stop now for a Bolaji who said that the obedience, PO or nothing, rhetorics is very unfortunate. And I also want to thank Tanko, who has also responded to him and has placed him in the right position where he's meant to be. And I also love the backlash he's receiving nationwide, from different persons. I guess he must be regretting, and they're now doing a pushback that this is what
Malameze, it is global.
Okay. Now there's a pushback where they're now saying that it said it didn't mention obedience, but that thing will not fly. Okay, that is by the way. So talking about PO or nothing. So the question is, why PO or nothing? Why? And then the first person that recently said PO or nothing is Baba Ahmed. He didn't say it directly. He didn't want to say PO or nothing, but he said it indirectly. He said that Baba Atiku should step aside. Baba Tinubu should step aside. You see, I'm coming. These guys, they are similar. Why did he mention Atiku?
So let's clarify which Baba I meant, because I have another I have another hot sauce on top of the
Hakim Baba.
That is my desire.
I have another hot sauce for you on top of the chicken with the chop.
That's my desire.
After that, yeah.
So
Hakim.
Yes, Hakim.
Buffet with the eat today. Na buffet with the eat today.
See, we are celebrating. Yeah, my leader goes. We are celebrating today. I'm not shouting. If you notice me, I'll come with, you don't know me. I'll start with prophecy.
Malameze, why will you be shouting when you are the laugh?
See, even laugh, I don't want to laugh today. Seriously. I just don't want to cry. I don't want to laugh. I just want to be there. Okay? So, talking about Hakim Baba Ahmed, we are talking about a noted elders forum, one of the noted, not just one of the spokesperson, one of the voice of, we call it in Latin, we call it the voce.
Under Buhari, was the voice for the Northern Elders Forum.
Yes. And he still, not formally, but he still plays that role. You can still see it in his voice, because he's always been one that is being invited in various fora, for interview. So, such a man said, Atiku Baba Atiku and Baba Tinubu should step aside. See, he classified them as same. He classified them as, sorry, I have to be repeating. That's how I teach my students. Okay? So it will enter. Yeah, and because we have other audience, other places, we don't want to rush things. So he classified them as the same, right? Now, that means he pushed out, he singled out one person, Peter Obi, and said, why can't Atiku? That is in quoting. I posted it. It's in my status, in my post too. He said, why can't Atiku say, okay, this time around, let's have an Igbo president, and then you see a Tamboa be a VP. I said, okay, if you support this time around, next time, you support this one. He was speaking in parables, but everybody knew he's saying Peter Obi or nothing. And we got to a distinguished professor, Professor Atutome, who was actually one of the first presidential candidate of this our ADC, okay? And then he pushed for the coalition. He said they started this coalition long ago, even before Peter Obi, Atiku came in. He said with Ralph Mosu, the former chairman and the founder of ADC. This man said, I am 70 years old. I am 70 years old. Therefore, I'm begging Nigeria. I want to implore Nigeria to stop fielding people at our age in governorship or presidential. And he said again, at my age, I will not be able to take any role in the society with the way Nigeria is, because we are a complex society. That is Professor Patutomi. And he said, any day, Peter Obi will be a VP, will take the VP role to anybody. I will stop supporting him. I will step aside. That means PO or nothing. I will step aside, simply mean PO or nothing. So, driving it further, I will end with this. I made some comparison. I made a juxtaposition some time ago, try to compare to see why people are saying PO or nothing. And somebody who doesn't talk, she's very silent but a violencer. She made, some indicators, and we come with that together. We say, why are people saying PO or nothing, Peter Obi or nothing? One, we are tired with the way things are moving in Nigeria. We are tired. That is the background statement. We are tired of people remaining in IDP camp, and they cannot go home, and they have no work they are doing. They are living there as idle. And because of idle mind, being a devil's workshop, they continue to produce more children in the IDP camp. And our leaders do not care. And we say, we have one person friend from other candidates in the person of Atiku, in the person of Tinubu. Remember, Tinubu and Atiku were adjourned to be the same by Hakim Baba Ahmed, a Northern Elder Forum member. Number one indicator, who brought APC disaster to Nigeria? Who brought APC among these guys? APC. We are saying Peter Obi or nothing because Peter Obi did not contribute in bringing APC, a disaster, to Nigerians. What we are crying today is coming from APC, a disaster. Who said that APC is a disaster? Let me eat from the word of Erufai. This evil I brought upon Nigerians. I will do everything.
Sorry guys, I have to switch device. This battery is low. I don't want it to run out. So I'll switch device and stream on another device. Okay?
Of the coalition,
sorry about that.
He said so. So who brought this